Tagg Romney is on the line, one of Mitt Romney's sons. Good morning, Tagg. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me on this morning, guys.
All right. So, first of all, in the order of Romney's sons, where are you? Just so we know.
This is my only claim to fame. I'm the oldest. I'm unfortunately not the smartest, the handsomest, or tallest, but I am the oldest.
Well, then, who's the smartest of the Romney boys then?
That'd be probably my brother Ben. He's the doctor.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
We saw you guys on Fox this morning. One of the Romney boys has blonde hair.
That's right. Well, my mom's a blonde as well.
Right.
So, I have a blonde child, and so for whatever reason, the blonde
gene pops up.
Gene comes through. Yeah.
So, all right. So, what's it like for you right now? I know you're involved in this campaign. How are you feeling today when we're about 2 months away, and we got the big convention taking place right now in Tampa, where we are?
Feeling very good. I think the main issue that's going to drive this election is the economy, and I think overwhelmingly people recognize that Barack Obama has tried and not succeeded at turning this economy around. And it's time for somebody new, and fortunately for the Republicans, we've got a guy who really knows how to fix things, especially the economy. So I think over the next 2 months, people get to know my dad and hear the plan that he and Paul Ryan have for turning the economy around and getting our debt under control, that we'll do very, very well. And
all right, so
people respond to that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I want to ask this question. You know your dad in a way that the rest of America does not know, Mitt Romney. I want you to tell me what you think the greatest misconception about Mitt Romney is based on what you know about him. Are you there, Tagg?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm driving through Tampa, and I lost you for a minute. The storm is...
Okay, let me ask you again then.
Yep.
You know your dad better than anybody else around. You're a member of the family. What do you think is the greatest misconception about your dad?
I don't worry too much about misconceptions, but I can tell you one thing that I can say as his son that, maybe a lot of people don't know, and that is he is a very generous and kind and good man. And the reason he's running is he feels very passionately about this country and wants to help keep this country a great and free and prosperous nation. And having seen him throughout my life, most of his life is dedicated to helping other people, and he was successful in business. Everyone knows how good of a business person he was, and he was a great governor and turned around the Olympics. But privately, he has been very generous with his time and with his money, helping people in difficult circumstances. And his legacy to us, I think, two things he tried passing on to his kids were, first, love your family and take care of them, and second, love your neighbor, love those around you, and try to help them whenever you can.
CNN did a piece I saw last night about your dad and about your faith, and I thought it was a pretty good piece in revealing about who your dad is and where he comes from and where he is today with his faith. Do you worry about being slighted, or your dad being slighted because of Mormonism, and do you think that maybe there should be a better explanation of what Mormonism is in this country?
No, I'm not worried about being slighted. I'm not worried. I don't think his role is to try to explain the doctrines of one faith or another. But I can tell you that his values are values that many faiths share, Christian and other faiths, which is the value of hard work and honesty and love of family, love of God. He believes that Jesus Christ is his Savior, and that ultimately he'll be judged based on how he treats other people. And so I think those things are common to lots of us here in America. And at the end of the day, I don't think people are going to hold that against him. I think it's a strength of his.
Well, we're glad to have you on our show, and we've been trying to get your dad on, so tell him we treated you really nice.
I'll do that. I'll see what I can do to get him to come on, guys.
There you go. That's what we're looking for. All right. Thanks
Tagg
a lot,
Romney joining us live here in Tampa at the Republican National Convention. We've got a lot more to do this hour. We've got a special guest coming up.
There may be, I'm just saying, there might be an Papa Mau Mau here in just a moment. I'm just saying.
8:23 on WMAL.